Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, how are you doing? So, long time no see. I know I'm late. Probably 6 months it's been, and I'm uploading a video right now. I'm sorry. Things clearly have not been really good in India. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're safe. I hope everyone around you is safe. And I hope you're vaccinated. Get vaccinated, okay? Get vaccinated. Anyways, for today we are going to do this one brand review, and today's brand is ELF. So we are going to use the ELF eyeshadows, eyeshadow primers, and a few other things, and I've created this look with it. So if you want to know how I created this look, please keep on watching. PSA, before I forget and offend anyone out there, all these opinions are mine. If you already own these products and love them, please keep using them. I'm not telling you to throw it away, that's wasteful. And this is just my opinion. And as much like I'm a professional makeup artist, and as much makeup as I've used a lot of drugstore products, I've used a lot of high-end products. So I'm going to compare it with the drugstore products. So I hope you like the video. So my base is done, and the first thing I'm gonna do is probably fill my brows. And as you already know that I've forgotten where I put my ELF brow pencil, so I'll use this bite-sized eyeshadow and try to fill my brows. I think we can make something do with this. कुछ तो कर ही लेंगे यार, because दो brown shades हैं इसमें. So we can make a beach ka color. Wow, I'm gonna brush my brows up and mix these two colors, the lighter brown and the darker brown, and like fill my brows because my brows are very sparse. So the thing with ELF is that it was started in 2004, and since it started, it was like slightly skincare based brand and a bit of like makeup based. So the makeup is obviously cruelty free, eco-friendly, and mineral based. I think it was started in 2004 in Oklahoma, America, and it launched in India like last year or this year, I can't probably remember, but recently it launched in India. And when it did, I like ordered 5,000 things from it. Oh, also ELF stands for eyes, lips, face, if you didn't know that. Okay, sisters, not twins. Next thing I'm gonna do is use this ELF eyeshadow base, and the consistency I'll show you is a bit like translucent, you can say. So thoda sa coverage aayega, not a lot, so don't expect it to be a concealer. The thing with this eyeshadow base is like it works really great with every single eyeshadow you'll have. So with someone who like does not like a lot of base like me, loves this. And I just put it all over my eyes. I use it for my clients also. I have used it for brides and everyone. So the thing is, ow, khod liya. You have to tap it, like not use a sponge, use your fingers and like gently tap it. Don't rub it or else it will disappear. If you tap it long enough, it will get matte. Importance of eyeshadow base is that your eyelids I'm mostly oily, so it breaks the powder in eyeshadow, and after a while your eyeshadow will start to crease or separate or like disappear. So I highly recommend an eyeshadow base if you want it. Otherwise ठीक है ना, ठीक है, चलता है, चल ही रहा है, आगे भी चलेगा. लेट्स थिंक कि आई शेडो क्या करेंगे, कौन सा यूज़ करेंगे. I'll try to use as much as I can so that you guys can see the payoff and the consistency of these shadow bases. But giving my eye shape and जो हिसाब के छोटे हैं ये, I don't think I can use a lot of colors, but I'll try. Okay, so I'm taking this EY 222 brush from pack. It comes in a like eye brush set, and I'll take
2000 years later.
This color in Very Bad, this color, and put it all over my lids. So as you can see, the payoff is not very much. Like some Wet n Wild eyeshadow I've used, but if you like, because these are very travel friendly, and if you travel a lot, if you like small cute mini things, you can use these and like put it in your vanity kit. I've gifted like 2 of these to my sister, and I think she likes them. Just killing me. The payoff is or maybe I'm used to using Huda and Anastasia, but also Wet n Wild के भी eyeshadows are better than this. So this is I think 320 or 400. They've reduced the price, so I'll have to check and I'll insert it somewhere. I think I need to use thoda different technique. I'm packing it on, and after that I'll be blending it. So let's see pigmentation क्या होता है फिर. Is it just me? मुझे आई शेडो लगाने नहीं आ रहा है. Let's like swatch it. The swatch seems pretty fine, but there you go. No color at all. See, it was not me. यही बेहुदा है आई शेडो. Elf sees this and like stop sending me. Even if I buy eyeshadows, they are like, तुम्हें तो पसंद नहीं था. I'm taking the darker brown, warmish brown shade from the same palette, and blending it in on the outside of my eye. And see, this color is pretty good, like compared to the last one. I like it better. Ooh, I like this color. Oh, I love this color. I like it. I love it. Actually, this is my first impression using this particular palette, because as I've told you, this like 2 of these palettes belong to my sister because I've gifted them to her, and right now I think she only uses these 2 colors, and she told me they were pretty good because obviously she's used them, but I didn't know about the matte shades. I didn't know what to expect. So this is the first time I'm using this particular palette. So needless to say, the consistency of the formula is pretty whack. Elf, please don't sue me. I have 20 rupees. मेरे पास तो जहर खाने के भी पैसे नहीं. So for my lid shade, I think I'm gonna use another palette, but I'll show you these two colors, the swatch of these two colors, and just so that you can get like an idea of what I mean. Oh, it's nice. These two colors are really nice. See, the shimmer shades are pretty good. I love this color. I wish I could use it, but I'm not gonna. We are gonna use this color, this eyeshadow in the shade Rose Water. So I'll be taking this mauvish pink color and I'm going to pack it on the outer corners of my eyes. Can we use our fingers, please? Please use your fingers.
That's what she said.
See, much better. Now I'm going to use the brush and diffuse the edges. Nice. The shimmer shades are like undisputably very good, but also shimmer shades are not that hard to formulate, so I'd expect a lot more F say, क्योंकि we've heard so much about this, but we have a lot of good companies in India also. I'm going to take the lighter shade from the same palette and I'll be packing it on in the inner corner and gently diffusing it. So see, of course though, again this shade is nice also, but shimmer shades are not that hard to formulate. Elf, since we've used two of these bite-sized palettes, why don't we use the third one also, the desiccated one? Desiccated what? Okay, anyways, I'm going to take the darker brown on another brush. It's a bit packed, so that I can like pack it on the outside of my corners and make it a bit more. I'm slowly packing the brown and let's see. Okay, there is a little bit of fallout, so be aware. Other colors did not fall out, but this one is falling out, so be aware. I'm going to pack it on and then blend it. Okay, so I keep pestering you guys about how this color is not good and that color is not good. What I mean is, I have this Wet n Wild eyeshadow which I use diligently. I've broken it too. So let me swatch the closest colors from these two companies so that you can have a bit of idea what I am talking about. Okay, so this is the Wet n Wild color and this was the Elf color, the Elf eyeshadow. So I'm going to swatch the Wet n Wild right next to it. Okay. This is what I mean. Okay. Again, once more. I'm going in on the Elf color, taking it in, dig. The Wet n Wild color. Okay, so I'm not using that much of a pressure as much I've used in the Elf, and we'll swatch it here. Wet n Wild L. Anyways, so this is the result after I've used the darker brown color on the outer corners of my eyes, and just to intensify a little bit more, I've used like a slight amount of black, but the black has a bit of shimmer. Companies do that so that they don't have to put a lot of pigment in it. It's just a cost cutting technique, but I don't think shimmers harm that much. So if you don't like shimmers, just blend it and the pigment will be there and the shimmer will be gone. I'm going to swatch these two colors for you. See, the black is very good, but the brown again lacks in a bit of like formulation or whatever you can say. Okay, not to be a bitch, but let me compare it to my Wet n Wild eyeshadow. ऐसा कैसे चलेगा review? Bitch कर रहे हो बैठ के खाली. So next I'm going to use the eyeliner. I'm not big into eyeliners. My sister uses this and I've just asked her about a little mini review, and she said it's as good as the Lakme eyeliner, not better, but it's matte black and the felt tip is really good. So if you have struggle in using the Lakme liner due to the felt tip, because it can be quite thick sometimes, you can use this. So let's pray to the liner gods and dig in. Oh. I hate eyeliner, bro. I hate eyeliner. Okay, so we had a slight mishap doing this liner. Let's hope the same does not happen to this eye and move on. Okay, so it's as even as I could get it, and as I promised you guys before that I will try to use all these colors as much as I can on my face. So for contouring, let's find a color and contour and blush and highlight. This color from the Truffle palette, the third one, is perfect for my contouring shade, so I'll be using that. So for my powder blush, I think I'm gonna use this color. Yes, the one with no pigmentation, because blushes are supposed to have a little less pigmentation, and let's hope it works. Giving me a little pinkish hue. I love it. I mean, it's perfect for blush. See, maybe it's not catching that much on camera, but in person it's perfect. Color I've used is from the Berry Red, the lightest pink color in the Berry Red palette. So I think we've covered two of those for our face apart from our eyes, and I'm going to use rose water and take this light shimmery shade and use it as a highlighter. I love that eyeshadow for my highlighter, but there's one slight problem that the chunks are really big. So if you're into very blinding highlighters, you can use it, bro. You can use it 110%. So I'm gonna put a lipstick on, and we'll take a little break and gather, and let's talk about these products again. Okay, so we're back. I've eaten a little bit of food because I was hungry. I was angry at my eyeliner. I was angry at these products, but right now I've given it some thought, and I've put on a lipstick. I'll tell you the color right now. It's a Maybelline Stay Matte in the color Amazonian 70. It's really nice, but we'll talk about it in some other video because evidently it's an elf review video. So let's talk about the eyeshadow quads first. Okay, how do I say this? The mattes were really hit and miss. So if you want to buy this, just you can buy one, and it's like just find a color which you like, which goes with your skin tone, and buy one. You don't have to buy all of these colors because again, some of these mattes are really hit and miss. Like the darker, warmer shades are really nice, and the lighter shades are and the shimmers are really good. So again, I'll say this, shimmers are not that bad to formulate, not that hard to formulate. It's really like shimmery, as you can see on my eyelids. It does the job. Compared to other eyeshadows like which we have in India, like Maybelline and Wet n Wild, I'd say it's quite pricey. I mean, for Indian subcontinent and for Indian market, it's quite pricey. So if you want to buy, just buy one and see if you like the formulation, and then go ahead with it. Next step is the eyeliner. So as much as I know about eyeliners, the liquid liners, I don't use liquid liner much on my clients because it smudges. As you've already seen, it smudges really badly, and my sister does use this. It's hers actually. She told me it's as good as the Lakme liner, and I like agree with her. But I also have my 2 cents to give that the felt tip is much better than the Lakme liner. So if you're using the Lakme liner and you have a bit of problem making wings and everything, you can buy this. It's really nice, but wait for the sale because this costs around 400, and it does not, it should not cost 400 rupees in Indian market. Okay, $4, 400 rupees, it's too much. Next thing, and probably my favorite thing from all of this elf like haul, the eyeshadow base. The eyeshadow base, I love it. This is my favorite thing. I use it on my clients, I use it on brides, I use it for shoots, and I use it for myself also. I've been told that the eyeshadow lasts for a really long time. They've called me and they've told me that the eyeshadow, yes, lasts for a really long time, and on camera the eyeshadow pops out much better than when you're not using it. So if you want to go into a new like field and want to try some eyeshadow primer, you can go with this. I mean, it's kind of a dupe for the Urban Decay primer. Not much, but yes, you can use it. I love it. I personally am a fan of this eyeshadow primer. Oh, and also the eyebrow pencil, I don't like it. The problem with that eyebrow pencil is that it's non-sharpenable and it gets blunt after like 2 or 3 uses, so you cannot make a sharp line. If you have thick brows and if you want to like do a little bit of filling, you can use it. It's nice, but as much as my brows are, I cannot use it. I cannot use it on my clients because I have to make a really sharp line for them to the brows to look really sharp and refined. I cannot make a sharp line, and also the pigmentation is really meh. So watch. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, please comment down below if you want me to do more fun product reviews. I have a lot of products from MyGlam. I have a lot of products from Maybelline, and I have a lot of products from Wet n Wild. So if you want to see one brand reviews, you can comment down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. And also one question, if you're into K-drama, please let me know which K-drama you're watching currently, because all the K-dramas I was watching just ended. I don't know what to do with my life.